WEFM is SVG.
Midday Quartz is coming back, and we're bringing deals that you cannot afford to miss. So come meet us under the almond tree.
Good afternoon and welcome to WEFM's Midday News, brought to you with a kind compliment of Quartz St. Vincent Limited.
Midday Quartz is coming back, and we're bringing deals that you cannot afford to miss. So come meet us under the almond tree. Thursday, 29th August, 9:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. No cash, no worries. It's simple with a ready finance option. Buy now, pay later. Offers include 15% off discount, half price on Radio Shack during the midday hour, specials on mattresses, appliances, and so much more. Quartz is under the almond tree again, Thursday, 29th August. So Beckway, get ready. Quartz, bringing value home.
Welcome back to WEFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliment of Quartz St. Vincent Limited. I am your presenter, Rajiv Providence. First, on the local scene, the St. Vincent Cocoa Company SVCC, through its Vincentian chocolate brand, launched its Miss SVG pageant chocolates. The chocolate bars, which will be available until October 2nd, will feature the faces of this year's 6 contestants. Miss KCCU Zeta Stevens will be the face of the milk and spice chocolate. Miss Instacash Felicia Hector will be the face of dark chocolate. Miss Flo Atalia Gloucester will be the face of a dark with roasted cocoa nibs. Miss Grenadine House Arvina Pinder will be the face of the dark and spice chocolate. Miss Lynch Caribbean Brokers Kiwana Hakshaw will be the face of the peanut crunch chocolate, and Miss JCI Alicia Beach will be the face of peppermint chocolate. Marketing Officer and Social Media Manager for the Miss SVG pageant, Miss Jamelia Crick, said this promotion will add a layer of flavor and excitement to this year's competition. According to sales and marketing rep for the SVCC, Micheline John, the Miss SVG-themed chocolate wrappers will contain gold and silver tickets that will grant lucky winners special prizes and perks such as tickets to the pageant, a chance to win $500, all-access passes, and more. In a landmark decision reflecting both historical justice and national unity, St. Vincent and the Grenadines has declared May 21st a national holiday to celebrate the spiritual Baptist faith. The historic bill, passed unanimously in Parliament, marks only the second time in the Caribbean that such an honor has been accorded to a religious group. The bill's passage, announced on Tuesday, was met with widespread approval from both sides of the House of Assembly. Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves, who championed the initiative, emphasized the importance of acknowledging and rectifying the long history of persecution endured by spiritual Baptists. The Prime Minister said that the persecution suffered by spiritual Baptists for more than 50 years during colonialism has long been an injustice. He noted that this declaration is not only about righting a historic wrong, but also about celebrating and recognizing the resilience and cultural contributions of the spiritual Baptist community. The spiritual Baptist faith, which has deep roots in the Caribbean, faced severe repression under colonial rule. On October 1st, 1912, the colonial government enacted the Shakerism Prohibition Ordinance, effectively outlawing the practice of the spiritual Baptist religion and leading to widespread persecution of its adherents. The discriminatory law remained in place until March 22, 1965, when the E.T. Joshua-led Legislative Council repealed the ordinance through Ordinance No. 7 of 1965. However, the spiritual Baptist community had already begun commemorating their struggles and victories on May 21st, 1951, known as Liberation Day, following a significant court case victory led by former Premier Robert Milton Cato. Still on the local scene, As most schools here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines are set to be reopened on September 2nd, the local authorities are working towards having shelteries that are housed in schools moved into different accommodations. This is according to Minister of Housing Dr. Orlando Brewster, who was at the time speaking on WEFM's Issue at Hand program on Sunday. We hear more from Minister Brewster.
First of all, I want to say that I'm so grateful that many of the persons who were affected that they are currently in good accommodations because, as you know, we are clearing the shelters so that we can get most of them, which are schools, back in order for the reopening of school, which is going to happen as announced some on the second, and other timelines will be given. I don't want to speak for the Minister of Education, but as it is now, from my understanding, school will begin on September 2nd, some of the schools with others, and I'm sure that announcement will come before this week is out.
In 29 shelters throughout SVG, there are 1,027 shelteries, 14 of which are schools. The government has assured that all shelteries are being cared for in respect of food, health, psychosocial support, and more. Police are investigating the circumstances surrounding a homicide that claimed a man's life and left a woman injured. Around 9:30 p.m. on Saturday, police received a report of gunshots in the Kingston Park area. According to preliminary information, James Prince, 23, a laborer of Kingston Park, and his girlfriend, Femi Parsons, 42, a domestic worker of the same address, had just arrived home when the incident occurred. It was reported that Parsons was opening the door to their residence when unknown assailants opened fire on the couple. Prince sustained gunshot wounds to his head and chest, resulting in his immediate death at the scene. Parsons was struck in her right leg and was transported to the Milton Cato Memorial Hospital where she received medical treatment. On to news in the region. Dr. Keith Mitchell, leader of the opposition in Grenada, walked out of Parliament on Tuesday after the Speaker suspended his presentation for refusing to withdraw a statement about Carriacou and Petite Martinique MP Tevin Andrews. Mitchell demanded that Andrews apologize for alleged insensitive remarks that about teachers of Carriacou and Petite Martinique made in a Facebook video following Hurricane Beryl. Andrews denied making such comments and requested Mitchell to withdraw his statement. Despite multiple requests from the Speaker to provide evidence or retract his claim, Mitchell refused. The Speaker then suspended Mitchell's presentation, who then responded by walking out of the Parliament and was followed by the rest of the opposition bench. The University of the West Indies UWI St. Augustine campus has introduced the Hurricane and Earthquake Alleviation Research HEAR HARE Award, offering a US $10,000 cash prize to individuals from the general public who propose solutions to reduce damage from hurricanes and earthquakes. This initiative, part of the 2024 Principles Research Awards, aims to foster innovative research and practical solutions beyond the traditional academic fields. The award is open to UWI staff, students, and members of the public, including those from other educational institutions. The goal is to enhance disaster resilience and mitigation in the Caribbean. Applications are due by September 6, 2024, with the winner announced at the award ceremony on November 14, 2024. On the international scene, at least 9 Palestinians have been killed in the occupied West Bank in what Israel says is a counter-terrorism operation. Earlier, Palestinian officials said at least 11 people had been killed since the Israeli operation began at midnight local time. This appears to be a major Israeli operation with at least 4 Palestinian cities being targeted at the same time: Jenin, Dulka, Nablus, and Tubas. It is believed to be the first time since the Second Intifada, a major Palestinian uprising from 2000 to 2005, that several Palestinian cities have been targeted simultaneously. Meanwhile, in Gaza, the Hamas-run health ministry says 58 people have been killed in Israeli attacks over the past day. Finally, in sports, England batter David Malan has retired from international cricket at the age of 36. Malan is one of only two men, along with Joss Butler, to score a century in all three formats for England, played in 22 Tests, 30 one-day internationals, and 62 T20s. In 2020, he became the world number one ranked T20 batter and was the fastest player to reach 1,000 international runs in the format, taking just 24 innings. The left-hander was part of the England squad that won the 2022 T20 World Cup, but has not played an international since the 50-over World Cup in November. This has been WEFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Rajiv Providence. Join us again at 3 o'clock for WEFM's 3 p.m. news. WEFM's Midday News is brought to you with a kind compliment of Court St. Vincent Limited.
Shop at Quartz Radio Shack from now until August 31st during the hours of 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. daily and get 50% off your purchase. Yes, you heard right. 50% off your purchase, whether you shop on cash or credit during the hours of 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. daily. Don't delay. Shop today only at Quartz Radio Shack.